Hello, I'm back again with another little video about some of my toys. This time, instead of it being a little how-to or whatever, I'm going to show you one of my recent customs that I'm pretty proud of. It's not quite 100% done or anything yet, but it's pretty freaking close, I'd say. Anyway, here is a 6-scale version of Private Joker from Full Metal Jacket. This one took a little bit to put together. The hardest part, and the part that I'm still going to try to work on, is getting a good Matthew Modine head sculpt, which is kind of non-existent right now. This one's close enough. It's an older Dragon and Dreams head sculpt from one of their earlier U.S. paratroopers. He's got a mohawk there underneath. So it doesn't look like him when the helmet's off, but when it's on, he's got the glasses on, it'll do the part. For now, anyway. I used a lot of screen grabs from the video, or the film, sorry, and just to get his gear configuration. I'll show that off a little bit. I'll just get this here out of the way. Move the rifle. He's got the same kind of sling he has in the film. Anyway, here. T-pose. So he's got 2 cameras, 2 frags, 2 smoke grenades. He's got his little peace button there. I'll do a little turnaround here too. So I basically just had to watch the movie and pause it a lot just to get good views of his gear and that kind of stuff. So I wanted to try to nail his loadout as close as I could. I think I did a pretty good job of it, because there wasn't a whole lot of detailed gear shots of their stuff back then. Like with Star Wars films now, you get books of like their costumes and their gear and that kind of stuff, but not so much for Kubrick films or older war movies. So you just got to make do with what you got, really. His helmet is a bit of a custom job. It's a dragon helmet with a I think it's a Battle Gear helmet cover. But I replaced the bail straps with some paperclip. So it's got a nice metal look, and they're functional. You know, you can get the strap on there. I got his graffiti. That's like one of the most iconic Vietnam film helmets. Right next to Animal Mothers, I'd say. He's got the target on this side and the repellent on the back. His glasses were a little tricky too, because his character does not have standard issue GI glasses, which I actually managed to make a pair in 6 scale. I'll show you here in a minute. Because part of Joker's whole thing is he's kind of rebellious and that kind of stuff. So he doesn't have the standard issue GI glasses, which they call kind of birth control glasses, because they figured no one would want to screw you wearing these glasses anyway. But I just used a pair of clear aviators. And there we go. And I did some trimming to them just to take off the extra wire on the frame. And it does the part pretty good, I'd say. Now, the trickiest part, really, with this is that I might have to use some heat on the glasses, because they don't want to stay on the ears very well. So that's something I can work on in the future. Let me see now. I'll fix that later. Yeah, he's got a dragon uniform. He's got gear from Ace, and a bunch of other random stuff. He's got actually a dragon body as well, but with a mix of damn toys for the hands, and a little bit of everything. They say that filmmaking is a creative venture. Like, it's best when you get a lot of input. I kind of apply that to my toys. I get input, I get parts from everything under the sun, but it all comes together. And I like keeping the figure posable, so I can still take him out and do photos and do little scenes with him without any problem, which I think is pretty great. Now, I've got those glasses I mentioned. Let me get this back down here. These glasses, I know I'm getting a little bit of sidetracked on a tangent here, but this is a medic figure I've been working on. Anyway, the glasses. Yeah, the birth control glasses. They're typically pretty blocky, pretty black, thick frames. And these are just cut from some clear plastic. I think it was from a pop bottle, actually. I got a template of the glasses flat, put that on the plastic, cut it out, painted the edges, and did it pretty good, I think. Also, this is one of my, I think it's one of my best head repaints so far. It's also one I took the most time on, because this is a Tony Barton head, which, if you're not familiar with Tony Barton, you really should be, because he does amazing sculpt work and scratch built work, and he's pretty much a god of the hobby. So yeah, that is my Private Joker from Full Metal Jacket. I've got a Private Gump and Bubba as well from Forrest Gump, and also a Lieutenant Dan. I might show those in the next one, or who knows. So